process. Every tear you have shed, every tear that hit your pillow, every tear that hit the floor, God told me to tell you, they that sow in tears will reap in joy. This year, not last year, 2011, you sowed in tears, but 2012, you're about to reap in joy. I need you to holler in this place and shout glory. Here's the text. We begin to understand that Jacob prophetically gets his last name changed, and the last name change is that of Jeshurun. Now, it means one who is straightened out, one who is upright. And God told me to tell you tonight that I'm about to straighten out your bills. I'm about to straighten out your money. I'm about to straighten out some of your relationships. Because things been out of order. But the thing that blessed me is he told Jacob as he began to change his name the last time. He tells Jacob in the word, he says, "Oh Jacob, thus saith the Lord, I made thee, I formed thee from your mother's womb, which will help thee." Touch your neighbor, say, "Neighbor, help is not on the way, but help has already come." God told me to reassure you that your help is already here. Tell your neighbor, I got to testify that I got my help right now. I'm not waiting for help to come. I already got it now. The second thing here, he says to Jacob, he says, "Fear not, I came to tell you this next season, you can't move in fear. You got to move in faith. You got to build the business with no money down. You got to go for what you desire without the resources. You cannot move in fear, but you got to move. I can't get no help here. In faith." Touch your neighbor, say, "Neighbor, the next miracle is coming by faith. The next deliverance is coming by faith. The next resource is coming by faith." The next thing he said, which I love the most, after he changed his name, he says, "You have been chosen." You wonder why the streets didn't kill you. You wonder why the gunshot didn't kill you. You wonder why you made it through the car crash. Touch your neighbor, say, "Neighbor, it's because you're chosen." The hand of God has been on your life since the beginning. The thing on God, he says, "Well, I will pour water on him that is thirsty." Anyone in here who's been thirsty in whatever area, God told me to tell you, I'm about to pour out my blessings upon your life. It's going to fall all over you. You're not acting like the one. Call your neighbor and say, "Neighbor, I'm getting ready